Hello everyone, it is a video project Masterpieces of Russian Art of the 20th Century, and I'm its host Daria Khomikova. Today we are going to the museum of a small town in the Saratov region to tell you about the works of Russian painters. Engels Art Gallery is one of the best museums in Russia, with a rich history and outstanding exhibitions belonging to Russian artists, whose life and work were closely connected with Saratov. The museum's collection includes about 70 paintings and graphic works by Saratov and Engels artists. Our correspondent Ekaterina Lobachkova immersed herself in the peculiarities of the fine art of her native land.
Today we are in the Engels Art Gallery. Here are the works of many Saratov artists. It's time to find out something new about Saratov painting. Saratov art is famous for its great artists, including Viktor Borisov Musatov, Pavel Kuznetsov, Boris Milovidov and many others. Their work had a huge impact on subsequent generations of Saratov artists. One of the main lines of development of Saratov painting is decorative symbolism. It was Viktor Borisov Musatov who gave rise to this line. At the beginning of the 20th century, Pavel Kuznetsov also worked in this direction. By the end of the 1930s, the traditions of the Saratov school of painting were changed. This period was characterized by the following drawings: graphic in the image of the steppe landscape, decorative coloring and color symbolism. In the early 1990s, a group of artists led by Pavel Moskaev and Vladimir Moshnikov tried to return to the color searches of the Saratov school. And today many artists working in completely different directions continue to use the rich pictorial heritage of Saratov in their work. Valentina Medvedkina and Evgenia Yali developed this line in a realistic manner. Nadezhda Shanaeva and Rashid Salamov, as a result of a long search, came to abstraction, but for those and for others, the symbolism of color remains paramount.
That is why the collections of Saratov museums are famous not only for their history, but also for the uniqueness of expositions that don't leave any guest indifferent. The great Russian artist Petrov Vodkin, who painted a small church in Saratov, once wrote in one of his creative diaries, "Painting isn't entertainment. It knows how to purify human everyday life from negativity, crystallize the will, and neutralize bad social relationships." Indeed, the true purpose of art is to reflect reality and show life without embellishment. What is the advantage of paintings by Saratov artists of the 20th century, and how did the painters depict the reality surrounding them? Ksenia Gina, an international expert in the field of art, visited the halls of Saratov Museum and told us in more detail about some paintings.
It's hard to ignore the paintings by Yulia Stogneva, Eva. According to the artist, biblical theme is represented on her paintings not because of a passion to religion. There is rather a nod of faith image to which every artist returns, because it really speaks about something important, universal. Her paintings is like dialogue without words, dialogue with the viewer through the color, plot and images. Life in Saratov has become significant for the artist David Zagoskin. Here he discovered an interest in new artistic trend, which led him to a fascination to cubism. Zagoskin experimented with the shapes of objects. He transformed them into the decorating composition. Engels Art Gallery presents his painting Cubism, Pictorial Construction. One of the brightest paintings on the wall of the gallery is Arc, from the Interruption Cycle by Nadezhda Shanaeva. Also express all her thoughts, feelings and emotional with colors, interaction of form and rhythm. Looking into the color field of the rhythmic structure of the painting, we can see the world in the kind of pre-estimate state. The painting reflects the point that we've lost so many years ago, where infinity inside us and university above us touch.
Saratov artists of the 20th century, working in different genres and directions, had a great influence on the development of Russian painting. Each work of art stored in the Engels Art Gallery has no analogues. It is unique and inimitable in its own way.